Hey, short people. What's that? Short people, short people, short people, short people. Everybody sing. Short people, short people, short people, short people. Now what you do is you look at your mom and go,
"Why did we do that?"
and she'll say,
"I don't know, honey. It's just Mr. Taylor."
okay? We're done with that. Today we're going to read a book called Splat the Cat. Good night. Sleep tight. I remember the first time I read this book to a bunch of short people, because it wasn't around when I was a short person. And I thought, this is really simple and this is really fun. So, y'all ready? Here we go. I'll try not to burst out laughing in the middle like yesterday. It's silly. It bothered me that I did that. And then I sniffed. Just like that. There's a spider on my ceiling. I think he's eyeing Caleb.
If I can catch him, I will eat like a king.
It's okay, Caleb. I'll protect you. Here we go. Splat the cat. Good night. Sleep tight. Splat was happy. It was almost night. He was getting ready to camp under the moonlight.
I'm gonna camp under the moonlight. I'm gonna camp under the moonlight. Yeah, 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 yeah. Everything is just right,
Splat told his mom.
I have my sleeping bag. I have my flashlight. And I
have a surprise, said Splat's mom. Let's go outside. Moms can be sneaky. They just come up with stuff every once in a while. And you're wondering, whoa,
where did you get this, Mama?
Mom and Splat went into the garden. They pulled back the tent flaps. Splat peered into the tent. Two sets of eyes peered back. Hello. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Say hello to Spike and Plank, said Splat's mom. They are camping here tonight. Ooh. Splat felt his whiskers wobble with fright.
Mom, I don't like Spike. You might like him better if you spend the night together,
said his mother.
You'll see, everything will be just right. Look,
said Splat.
The stars are so bright. I see at least 1,000,000. I see 71,
said Plank. I see nothing, said Spike, but two silly cats looking at the moon. Da, 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 da.
It's getting late, said Splat. Let's go to sleep.
But Plank could not rest.
My sleeping bag is much too tight,
he said. Plank tossed. He turned. He struggled, stretched, and strained.
You're welcome,
said Spike.
Look at that.
He ripped his sleeping bag.
What's wrong with that cat? Didn't his parents ever teach him any manners?
That is so wrong. Splat was just about to fall asleep when something felt wrong. He saw a dark shadow creep up the tent wall.
Run for your life!
Splat shouted with all his might.
Oh! Run for your life!
It was just like that. He lives down the street, and I could hear him from here. Actually, it was more like,
meow, meow, meow!
Because I don't actually speak cat. Jeez. Help me.
Splat! Oh, my!
Spike. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, my! Spike laughed. Did I give you a fright? What's the big deal? Said Spike. Everything is all right.
Splat did not think so. He was too tired to pick a fight. One by one, Splat's whiskers drooped. One by one, his eyes shut tight. And suddenly, Mr. Taylor rubbed his eye.
Oh, Mr. Taylor, don't rub your eye. You gonna get corona. Oh, no. Don't pick your nose, Mr. Taylor. Don't.
Okay, I'm done. Jeez, help me. Suddenly, Spike sprang up.
Oh, what's wrong?
Said Splat.
There's something strange crawling up my leg,
yelled Spike. Do you know what that was? Do you know what it was? Crawling up his leg? Well, if we continue reading, we will find out.
Mommy!
Screamed Spike. He scrambled out of his sleeping bag. He stumbled out of the tent. When Spike took flight, he took the whole tent down with him. said Splat.
It was just you. It's all right, Spike. Come back,
said Splat and Plank.
We will protect each other for the rest of the night. Promise,
sniffled Spike.
Promise. Now, good night,
said Splat.
Sleep tight. See you in the morning light,
said Spike. For three friends. Did I miss something? For three friends who camped out that night, everything turned out just right. That's it.
Splat, the cat. Good night. Sleep tight.
That's pretty cool. I bet you there's some of you out there that can read this on your own. You could come to me and say,
"Hey, Mr. Taylor, how you doing? Would you like me to read you a story?"
And I would say, sure. Do you think you can? And you would say,
"Oh, yes. I'm fully capable of reading a story. Would you like me to read Splat the Cat, Good Night, Sleep Tight?"
and I'd say, of course, if you are fully capable, as you say. And you'd sit down and you'd read this to me, and I'd be very impressed. I would say, well, I'm impressed. That was a good story, huh? That was very cool. Hope everybody enjoyed that one. I did. Sorry about the whole thing with the nose picking. It happens sometime. I'll pick out a book for tomorrow, and I'll see you same bat time, same bat station. That's a really old reference. That reference is so old, my hair was still black when I heard that. So it's like 100 years old. Thanks again. Talk to you.